In this video, we count down the top 10 most toxic celebrity couples. From explosive fights to public cheating scandals, these celebrity pairs have made headlines for all the wrong reasons. Number 10. Britney Spears and Kevin Federline. The pop princess met her ex-husband Kevin Federline in 2004 at a Hollywood club. 3 months later, the couple invited 27 of their family and friends to what they thought would be an engagement party and wed in a private ceremony. A year later, Britney gave birth to their first son Sean and their second son Jaden a year later. Britney was always excited to be a mother, and the happy family seemed truly happy from the outside. That is, until Britney filed for divorce just 8 weeks after the birth of their second son. The couple reached an initial divorce agreement, agreeing to share custody to their children, but Britney's very public breakdown soon changed that. In February 2007, Britney shaved her own head in front of paparazzi and was photographed swinging an umbrella through one of the paparazzi's cars in efforts to get them to leave her alone. After all her public meltdowns, Federline petitioned the court for full custody of their sons, and Britney was soon put on lockdown for mental evaluation by the court. Federline was soon granted full custody and Britney's visitation rights were suspended. By July of 2017, Britney's father had placed her under what would turn out to be a 13-year-long conservatorship. Fast forward to 2013, and Britney and Kevin seem to have co-parenting down to a T. But in 2018, the pair got into another battle after Kevin petitioned the court to increase his monthly child support payments to $60,000, stating that he was no longer making as much money as a rapper. Britney apparently agreed to pay Kevin more money in a private agreement, and in 2019, the pair negotiated a new custody agreement to receive 30% unsupervised custodial rights of her children. Britney is now married to Sam Asghari and is reportedly trying to build a better relationship with her sons. Number 9. Rob Kardashian and Blac Chyna. While some fans were convinced that Blac Chyna only got with Rob Kardashian for revenge, this celebrity couple was no stranger to the headlines. After Blac Chyna's baby daddy, Tiger, was said to have left her to date Rob's sister, Kylie Jenner, Chyna and Rob soon entered the media spotlight when a photo of them together emerged in 2016 on social media. After only dating for a few weeks, the pair quickly moved in together after Rob bought a home in his hometown in Calabasas. In April of 2016, just 10 weeks into their relationship, the couple revealed that they were engaged and expecting a child. They didn't let the family in on the fun though, as Rob's sister Kim admitted on an episode of Keeping Up with the Kardashians that they found out about the engagement on social media just like everybody else. Fast forward to June 2016, and the happy couple announced they were set to debut their very own reality TV show, Rob and Chyna. But the happy couple weren't happy for very long. In December of 2016, Rob took Snapchat to claim that Chyna had taken their daughter Dream and left him. Chyna then accused Rob of verbally and emotionally abusing her throughout the entire relationship. After several back and forth arguments and now deleted social media rants, the pair briefly reconciled in the spring of 2017. This was short-lived though, as Rob took to Instagram in July and accused Chyna of cheating on him. Soon after, Rob posted a series of sexually explicit photos and videos of Chyna, which led to his social media account being suspended. The aftermath resulted in Chyna obtaining a temporary restraining order on Rob after accusing him of being physically abusive and filing a lawsuit against him for revenge porn. In September, the former couple was said to have finally reached a co-parenting agreement and peace seemed to have finally settled in. But that same month, Chyna was sued by Kylie Jenner for battery, assault, and vandalism on her property. Rob also filed a suit against her in which court filings claimed that Chyna tried to strangle him with an iPhone cable and got pregnant with daughter Dream as a way to cash in on the Kardashian family fame. but then ultimately dropped the lawsuit early in 2022. Amid all the family drama, Rob has once again removed himself from the public eye, and China has since claimed to have ditched her OnlyFans, removed her famous implants and fillers, gotten baptized, and a religious doctoral degree. This is about as happy as the ending gets for this couple. Number 8 on our list, Khloe Kardashian and Tristan Thompson. Relationship drama doesn't run very far from the Kardashian clan. Khloe and Tristan's relationship was first revealed to the public in September 2016. The relationship was born in scandal. However, as the athlete was expecting his first child with Jordan Craig when he met Kardashian. Soon enough, the couple were spending holidays together and jet-setting around the world. Fast forward to March 2017, and Thompson was soon a frequent face on Kardashian's hit reality show and were reportedly buying a home together. Khloe revealed in December 2017 that the couple were expecting their first child together. Fast forward to March 2018, and the pair revealed they were having a daughter. This wouldn't be the only girl Thompson had eyes on, as he was rumored to be cheating on Khloe just a month after the gender reveal. Just days before Khloe was set to give birth, Thompson was seen cozying up to a woman at a bar in Manhattan, and then spotted later entering a hotel with her. Despite the scandal making headlines, Khloe welcomed daughter True soon after and was reportedly allowing Tristan to bond with the baby in efforts to be a bigger person. This appeared to pan out well for Khloe for a while, as the couple relocated to Los Angeles together in 2018 and appeared to be making it work. It wasn't long before another cheating scandal was making the rounds, this time with a very familiar face to the Kardashian family. In February 2019, it was alleged that Tristan cheated on Khloe again, this time with Kylie's then best friend, Jordan Woods. On an episode of the Red Table Talk, Jordan denied sleeping with Tristan, but admitted that the basketball player did briefly kiss her as she was leaving his house following a rowdy night out. This didn't do too much to appease Khloe though. Khloe took to Twitter soon after and accused Jordan of lying and being the reason her family broke up. She tweeted, "Why are you lying? If you're going to try and save yourself by going public, instead of calling me privately to apologize first, at least be honest about your story. By the way, you are the reason my family broke up." After receiving backlash on social media for calling out Jordan and apparently placing no blame on Tristan, Khloe followed up with a second tweet saying that Tristan was addressing the situation privately. The only people who seemed to break up in this scenario were Kylie and Jordan, as Khloe was determined to stick with her man and admitted in a June 2019 episode of Keeping Up with the Kardashians that she was still in love with Tristan, and said the basketball player has even threatened to kill himself over the drama. Khloe continued to co-parent peacefully for her daughter's sake, and in 2020, the couple were reportedly said to be giving their relationship another try. Fast forward to May 2021, and Khloe and Tristan were reportedly discussing using a surrogate to have a second child. Khloe's bliss never seemed to last long though. In December, personal trainer Marilyn Nichols revealed she was due to welcome Tristan's child and was suing the NBA player for child support. Tristan later confirmed in January 2022 that he was indeed the father of Nichols' son and publicly apologized to Khloe for his behavior. Khloe and Tristan later welcomed their second child in July 2022 by surrogate. In a May 2022 interview, Khloe revealed that she thinks Tristan is still a good person and that it's sad that all his good sides are being overshadowed by his personal faults. Khloe has since admitted to Kelly Clarkson in October 2022 that she is learning how to unlove Tristan and adjust to life without him. But something tells us this isn't the last we'll hear about this rollercoaster romance. Number 7. Kim Kardashian and Ye. Following her 72-day marriage to Kris Humphries, the pair began dating in 2012, while Kim was still fighting to legally end her marriage to Kris. Ye, who has since legally changed his name from Kanye, welcomed his first child with Kim in 2012 and tied the knot shortly after in 2014. A year later, after a rough pregnancy, the duo welcomed their second child. The first inklings of trouble in paradise surfaced in 2016 after Kanye was reportedly hospitalized for exhaustion, though reports later claimed that he was actually taken in for a psychiatric evaluation following his erratic behavior. While the couple became famous for their over-the-top gestures and PDA on social media, things seem to have changed drastically after Kim's Paris robbery. Regardless, the couple welcomed two more kids in 2018 and 2019 by surrogate. Fast forward to July 2020, and Kanye's mental health was again under scrutiny after a series of Twitter rants where he claimed that he had been considering divorcing Kim after she and Chris had tried to lock him up. Kim addressed the situation shortly after on Instagram to explain that Kanye's recent actions were due to his struggle with bipolar disorder. Dealing with Kanye wasn't easy for Kim though, and she officially filed for divorce in February 2021. The pair appeared to be friendly toward each other following the petition, having lunch together and hanging out. In December 2021, during a benefit concert, Kanye altered the lyrics to his song Runaway and asked Kim to run back to him. Kim wasn't moved though, as the same month she filed to be declared legally single and have her maiden name restored. Kanye didn't take this lightly. Following Kim's newly single status and her relationship with then-boyfriend Pete Davidson, Kanye consistently took to social media to taunt the couple. Kanye publicly vowed that Pete would never meet his 4 children before releasing a disturbing music video that depicted an animated version of himself kidnapping and decapitating a figure resembling Pete. Just a few days later, Ye wound up being suspended from Instagram for violating policies on hate speech, bullying, and harassment after he called Trevor Noah, host of The Daily Show, a racial slur. Despite the drama surrounding her divorce from West, Kim has said she still wants her children around him and would do everything she can to have him present in their lives. Their divorce was finalized in November 2022. Number 6. Selena Gomez and Justin Bieber. Justin and Selena have had their fair share of roller coaster love in their previous relationship. The couple made their red carpet debut together in February 2011 at a Vanity Fair Oscars party. After nearly 2 years of dating, the couple broke up in late 2012 but were spotted having dinner together a few days later. In 2013, Justin posted a set of throwback pictures of himself and Selena. Soon after, fans began speculating that Justin was emotionally abusing Selena and being very disrespectful to her. Bieber was constantly making headlines for getting arrested for drunk driving, resisting arrest, driving without a license, and egging his neighbor's house. By 2014, Selena and Justin were back together again, but confirmed they split again just 3 months later. Selena reportedly asked Justin to go to anger management classes in an ultimatum, saying they would never get back together if he did it. That same month, Justin unfollowed Selena on Instagram and posted a picture of himself with his current wife, Hailey Bieber. In November 2015, Justin serenaded Selena Gomez at a hotel bar in Beverly Hills. While fans took this as a sign the couple would get back together, all hopes were quickly dashed when Bieber was posted up kissing Hailey on a New Year's vacation in St. Bart's just a month later. In January 2016, Selena Gomez said she was so done with talking about Justin and that she is exhausted and can't do it anymore. A month later, Justin was back on social media with a new throwback of him and Selena kissing, after which Selena was seen at one of his concerts. By August 2016, Justin was officially dating Sophia Richie, which led to an onslaught of criticism from fans who were hoping he would get back with Selena. This led to Bieber promising to leave social media for good if fans didn't back off. Shortly after, Justin accused Selena of cheating on him with former One Direction star Zayn Malik. This comes after Selena accused Bieber of being the one who cheated several times. In a heated Instagram feud between the two, Selena wrote, "Funny how the ones that cheated multiple times are pointing the fingers at the ones that were forgiving and supportive. No wonder fans are mad. Selena didn't stay sad for long though. In January 2017, she started dating The Weeknd in a romance that lasted just 10 months. Before fans even knew the couple had broken up, Selena was seen going to church and grabbing breakfast with Justin. Selena later said in an interview with Billboard that she ended her relationship with The Weeknd as best friends. By March 2018, Justin and Selena were Instagram official again in celebration of his 24th birthday, only to be reported to be taking a break a few weeks later. June 2018 saw Bieber begin a public relationship with Hailey, which led to the couple tying the knot in 2019. Shortly after, Selena released her hit song, Lose You to Love Me, which seemingly referenced her rollercoaster relationship with Justin. The singer has since confirmed in several interviews that she underwent emotional abuse during her relationship with Justin, a claim that Justin himself later confirmed. Number 5. Rihanna and Chris Brown. Chris Brown and Rihanna were the absolute it couple. When the pair met in early 2000, they quickly started making chart-topic music together. Fast forward to 2008, and the pair officially revealed that they were dating. The highly publicized couple soon were making headlines for another tragic reason though. On the day of the 2009 Grammys, Chris and Rihanna's highly anticipated performance was abruptly cancelled. What fans didn't know at the time was that Chris and Rihanna had gotten into a fight that would leave the world stunned. Photos soon emerged of Rihanna in the hospital with a bruised face, busted lip, and black eyes. After much speculation, it was revealed that Chris had assaulted Rihanna in an altercation between the couple. Chris was arrested and charged with felony battery, to which he pleaded guilty and was sentenced to community service and 5 years of probation. Chris also received a restraining order that prohibited him from being within 50 yards of the Bajan superstar. You can imagine the world's shock and horror when 3 years later, the pair had seemingly rekindled their romance and it was revealed that Rihanna had dropped her restraining order. The singer later admitted to Oprah in an interview that Chris was the love of her life. She said, "We've built a trust again, and that's it. We love each other, and we probably always will. That's not anything that we're going to try to change. That's not something you can shut off if you've ever been in love." True love didn't conquer all in this case though, as the couple split for good in 2013. Number 4. Whitney Houston and Bobby Brown. Whitney and Bobby have had what is arguably one of the most toxic relationships in Hollywood. When the couple met in 1989, they had an instant connection. But after getting married in July 1992, the pair's union was nothing but a roller coaster. Sources say the honeymoon wasn't blissful though, as the couple were reported to have had an altercation that led to Whitney having a visible scar on her face. When she was asked about what happened, Whitney reportedly said, "We had a disagreement. I threw a glass and the glass hit the wall, shattered, and that's how the cut happened." In 1992, the pair confirmed they were expecting their first child, Bobby Christina, but their happiness soon went quickly down a rabbit hole. Though Houston told Oprah that her drug use was very light before filming The Bodyguard, Bobby was honest that his own drug use intensified after their wedding. Bobby wrote that Houston's drug use also escalated following the birth of their daughter. In 1994, the couple announced they were expecting their second child, but barely 2 weeks after the announcement, Whitney had a miscarriage while on tour in Texas. Bobby's addiction escalated even more. In August of that year, he was injured in a car accident, charged with driving under the influence, and served jail time. The couple experienced yet another miscarriage in 1996, and their marriage seemed to be rapidly disintegrating from there. In 2000, police responded to a call from Whitney claiming that Bobby had struck her. Bobby was charged with 1 count of battery, and Whitney was seen in the courtroom with a visible bruise on her cheek. Bobby was sentenced to 60 days in jail following the altercation, and 3 days later, Whitney checked herself into rehab. Whitney filed for divorce from Bobby in 2006, asking for full custody of their daughter. In 2007, the divorce was finalized and Whitney was granted full custody. In the aftermath, Bobby released a tell-all book in 2008 in which he claimed that Whitney married him under false pretenses and used him to clean up her image. He also claimed that while many thought he was the one who introduced Whitney to drugs, she was the one who got him started on cocaine. Whitney died in 2012 at the age of 48 in Beverly Hills due to accidental drowning from drug use. Number 3. Will and Jada Smith. Who knew one of Hollywood's longest marriages could be so full of drama? Will Smith began dating wife Jada in 1995. Their relationship went on despite Will still being legally married to now ex-wife Sherry Zampino. Will proposed to Jada in 1997 and the couple tied the knot a month later. Jada was initially against the idea of getting married, but did so to please her traditional mother and to give Will the family he wanted. Soon after, their first child, Jaden Smith, was born. Willow followed shortly after in 2000, and the family seemingly had what most people consider the perfect life. The first signs of trouble in paradise came in August 2011 when rumors were swirling that Jada was having an affair with singer Mark Anthony. Will and Jada released a statement denying the rumors and confirming that their marriage is very much intact. In 2013, the couple's relationship soon came under scrutiny again after Jada made statements that seemed to hint that she and Will were in an open relationship. Will also took to social media in 2015 to deny rumors of the couple getting a divorce. In June 2017, Jada was seen attending the BET Awards with August Alsina. Fast forward to June 2020, and Alsina dropped a bombshell in an interview with Angela Yee when he mentioned that he and Jada dated while she was married and confirmed that they were indeed in an open marriage. He said, "I actually sat down with Will and had a conversation due to the transformation from their marriage to life partnership that they've spoken on several times." He added, "I totally gave myself to that relationship for years of my life, and I truly and really deeply love and have a ton of love for her." He also claimed that Will gave them his blessing. The next month, Jada was in the hot seat in an interview of her own Red Table Talk, with Will sitting down to discuss her relationship with August. During the episode, Jada stated that she had an entanglement with August and that she and Will were separated at the time. Jada denied that Will ever gave permission to August and said that the only person that could give permission in that circumstance was her. The couple experienced their fair share of backlash on social media following the episode, with Will being the object of memes and insults. This seemed to calm down shortly after, and the release of Will's new book in 2021 tried to clear the air about the couple's relationship. Will described them as suffering the brutal death of our romantic fantasies, the burning away of the idealistic illusion of the perfect marriage and the perfect family. Neither of us wanted a divorce. We knew we loved each other, and some aspects of our union were magical. But the structure of the life that we had established was strangling both of us. Will says that they were both eventually able to find compromise by loving in freedom, which allowed them to be 100% bound together and 100% free. Scandal wasn't too far behind the newly free couple though. At the 2022 Oscars, Will made history when he took to the stage and assaulted Chris Rock after a joke he made about Jada's hair. The actor was seemingly set off by the joke and did it in an attempt to protect his wife's honor. Will later took to social media to issue a public apology, but that didn't stop him from being banned by the Academy. Whatever the path they're currently on, if their past behavior is any guide, we don't see this couple ever breaking up. Number 2. Amber Heard and Johnny Depp. The former couple first met on the set of their shared 2011 film, The Rum Diary. Though they were each linked to other people at the time, both stars have said that there was an undeniable chemistry between them. Many fans were surprised when Johnny and Amber rushed to the altar, especially since he never married his ex-partner Vanessa Paradis during their 2-decade-long romance. With Johnny loving the younger woman he had now on his arm, and Amber loving the film roles and status that came from her new romance, this Hollywood couple quickly transformed into one of the most toxic love stories we've ever seen in recent times. The couple called it quits just 15 months after exchanging vows, with Heard filing for divorce and a temporary restraining order against Johnny due to allegations of domestic violence. The two ultimately reached a $7 million divorce settlement in 2016, but that was far from the end of their troubles. In 2019, Depp sued Heard for defamation after an article she wrote for the Washington Post came out detailing abuse allegations against Depp and claiming that she lost film roles after speaking out about the relationship. So what happens when two toxic people fall out of love? A nasty defamation trial. In April 2022, the pair faced off in what was one of the most publicized celebrity court proceedings in recent history. Heard took to the stand to accuse Johnny of physical, emotional, and sexual abuse, and Johnny took to the stand to testify that Heard was the abusive one, instigating several arguments and fights that eventually led to him losing a piece of his finger. After weeks of hearing witness testimonies, voice recordings, and evidence, Johnny Depp emerged victorious in his suit. The jury awarded $10 million to Depp in compensatory damages and $5 million in punitive damages. As for Heard's countersuit, the jury awarded the actress $2 million in compensatory damages. Depp took to social media to share his thoughts on the win. He said, "6 years ago, my life, the life of my children, the lives of those closest to me, and also the lives of the people who, for many, many years, have supported and believed in me were forever changed, all in the blink of an eye. False, very serious and criminal allegations were levied at me via the media, which triggered an endless barrage of hateful content. Although no charges were ever brought against me, it had already traveled around the world twice within a nanosecond, and it had a seismic impact on my life and my career. And 6 years later, the jury gave me my life back." After initially vowing to appeal the verdict, Heard has since announced on social media that she will be settling the 7-figure amount and moving on with her life. Number 1. Chrisean Rock and Blueface. Blueface and Chrisean have a worryingly toxic relationship. Their relationship dates back to 2020 when Blueface launched his OnlyFans reality show, Blue Girls Club. At the time, a group of women was invited to Blueface's mansion for a month to compete for his love. Rock quickly became the favorite and was eventually selected as the winner of his competition. That didn't come drama-free though. During her time on the show, Chrisean got into a fight with the mother of Blueface's child and lost her front tooth. Her reward for love, Blueface signed her to his record label. Fast forward to 2022, and Blueface was accusing Chrisean of stealing his car. She was later arrested in Oklahoma for drug possession. Blueface shared screenshots of text conversations with Rock where he explained that he didn't know it was her who had broken into his home and taken the car until he saw she had allegedly written "I love Blue" in blood on his wall and signed it. In May 2022, Chrisean got a tattoo of Blueface on her neck. A few days later, she got into an altercation with his family, which led to her hitting Blueface's mom in the face. Blueface's mom spoke out on social media in response to the argument by saying, "All I know is my son will never bring that person around my family ever again in life, and that's all that matters." It wasn't long before Chrisean was under arrest again, this time for punching Blueface. In what would become the first in a string of supposed instances of domestic abuse between the two, Chrisean was seen attacking Blueface on a Hollywood sidewalk before his security intervened and pinned Chrisean to the ground in July of 2022. A month later, news broke that Chrisean was arrested for criminal trespass and disorderly conduct after allegedly punching Blueface in the face at a bar in Arizona. Blueface later hopped on Instagram to deny the claims and said Chrisean was arrested for trespassing. Fast forward to September 2022, and video footage of Chrisean's dad in a fight with Blueface hit the media. In the video, Blueface is seen stumbling back and forth before throwing a few punches at Rock's dad. Chrisean later confirmed the altercation on Instagram by saying, "My boyfriend knocked my dad out. The family stuff didn't go well and I don't even know what's going on." By October, Chrisean tweeted that she was single. The announcement was short-lived though, as Rock recently announced in January 2023 that she was pregnant with Blueface's child. Her announcement was met with heavy denial and pushback from Blueface, who denied he was the father and accused Chrisean of being with 10 different men. Shortly after, Blueface released a music video for his new track, Dear Rock, in which the two got married. Something tells us the cycle of toxic has only now begun for this couple. And that's a wrap. That was our rundown of 10 of the most toxic celebrity relationships. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe so you don't miss out on any new content. Is there a top 10 list you'd love to see? Let us know down below in the comments. Until then, enjoy some of our other videos.